Hello, beloveds, and happy Tuesday. I am so excited to share some insight and inspiration with you. You know, this journey of self healing and self discovery has been one of the most incredible discoveries of my life. I've gone from being this woman who was a librarian, who was trying to make it living in Chicago, to a spiritual teacher, an international psychic and medium, and all of it comes really from self-love. It's been tools like tarot, A Course in Miracles, living where I want to live, doing what I want to do, that has just brought so much love to my life. You know, my natural hair journey started about 20 years ago. So before everybody was doing their hair, everybody was natural, I was. There was not a lot of products back then, and more of us are going to our natural roots and our natural history. Our roots, our hair is natural. And so when we think about self-love, we must recognize that when we're talking self-love, what we're really talking about is that's how we connect to our ancestors. Our ancestors are talking to us through our roots. That's why when we go back to natural, we're connecting to our ancestors. When we're using that shea butter, we're connecting to our ancestors. When we're, loving ourselves so much that we can hear them, that we can touch them, that we can feel them, that we can know them, that is when we're connecting to them. So we don't need to know our DNA. We know where we come from. Everybody else knows we come from somewhere in Africa. We might as well just accept it and love ourselves right here and now. So embrace, all of you, all the naturalness. Our radiant health and radiant beauty, it comes from self-love. Everything that is everything, having a healthy skin and a healthy body, all of that is all about self-love. Having healthy relationships, having a thriving business, having money in the bank, all of that is about, beloveds, self-love. And you know how that starts and where that begins? With self-forgiveness. And so we must do our sacred work to heal ourselves, brujas. We must do our sacred work to love ourselves and to get connected and to stop comparing and competing and complaining and criticizing. We got to stop that. And instead, we've got to start being courageous and compassionate and full of self-love for ourselves and for each other. That is how we will rise, queens, not by getting more stuff outside, but more waking up inside. Go out there and touch nature. Touch your spirit, touch your soul, beloveds. This is your time. This is our chance to rise. So I've got a few things I want to share with you, starting with my free event of the year. The annual forecast is coming up on Friday. Sign up, link in bio, so you can hear and find out what the ancestors have in store for you. Have you heard that they just unearthed a 4,000-year-old tomb? That is one of my biggest predictions. And as more women rise, so will our natural hair sisters. More and more women are embracing not only their inner roots, but their ancestral roots. And that starts with accepting and loving who we are right here and now. So I'll be sharing so many other ways that you can connect with me. If you want I've got tarot packages available right now. I've got this free event. I also will be sharing the Women Who Runs with the Wolves to wrap up. I've got the freebie tarot meditation available now. I'll also be sharing the Sacred Moon Planning Guide right before the full moon. Those are this week's goodies before Christmas, and stay tuned for the more details on the BrownGirlsWhoBruja beach retreat. Come on down here to Puerto Vallarta and spend some healing with me and learn and create your self-love plan. The self-love plan is coming, sisters. I've got something special and wonderful waiting for you. So stay tuned for more, beloveds. And until next time, peace and blessings.